The late-night video of the woman in the bathroom connecting to her husband is a video call. But she suddenly lost her face without saying a few words. The call ended in a hurry. At this time, her black colleague pushed the door like no one was there, because she was not sure if her husband had seen this scene. She was too busy to let her colleague send her back. Her husband kept calling. Emmy, who was in a bad mood, refused all the calls, but she didn't expect it. This choice will make her regret it for the rest of her life. Then they went to the gas station. Emmy entered the convenience store and planned to buy a cup of coffee to sober up. But when she paid at the radio station, she found that there was no power supply at all. So she put the money on the counter. But when she turned around to leave, she saw blood on the shelf. Unexpectedly, she hurried out. But before she got to the door, a bullet hit her arm. She didn't expect that her classmate would kill her. Then another bullet broke the glass and almost killed her. Emmy immediately realized that this was not an accident. The other party was determined to kill her. She quickly hid behind the shelf and asked her colleague in the car to save her. But her black colleague was listening to music in the car. She didn't notice the danger at all. She had no choice but to rely on herself. After taking off her clothes and wrapping her wound, Emmy penetrated her again. But she was almost hit again. Now Emmy was completely scared. She laid on the ground and wanted to call for help. Unexpectedly, the other party shot again. But Emmy didn't know what to do. She sat on the ground and didn't know what to do. The radio station suddenly heard a man's voice. He was looking around like he was catching a life-saving grass. He found the voice coming from the intercom. But the short distance of a girl with no cover made him panic. In order to distract the killer, he picked up 2 chips and threw them at the top of his head. He successfully distracted the other party. Emmy was in a hurry to pick up the intercom. But before she could make it clear, the intercom was disturbed. What's worse, at this time, Xiaohei also walked into the supermarket. He died on the spot. Emmy cried without tears. But she was determined to get the intercom back. This was her last hope. She grabbed the intercom with a can. Then she got the intercom back. Finally, she could call again. In order to soothe her emotions, the other party asked what the black man had to do with her. When she heard this, Emmy was shocked. She threw the intercom away. She realized that the other party was the killer. This was the end. At this time, Emmy noticed the power switch. She knew that as long as she turned off the light, the killer couldn't see her, and she could run away in the dark. But as soon as she reached out, the bullet shot her. She almost hit her right hand. In despair, she tried to move. Since she couldn't reach it, she used something to smash the switch. But she failed several times. She pushed the intercom. She accidentally found that the intercom could move. She crouched down to untie the wheel. She took the intercom as a cover and slowly moved towards the power switch. The killer shot her crazily. But she couldn't stop Emmy from cutting off the power. When the power switch was in the dark, the killer stopped shooting. At this time, Emmy found that under the radio, the stiff body of the power supply had obviously been dead for a long time.